I am Dr. Kaarthikeyan, former Director of the Central Bureau of Investigation, former Director General of the National Human Rights Commission, and so many other things I have done in the past. Well, I am invited, so I am here, and I find the whole thing very interesting. The concept is good. It's a very well organized, well planned, well organized, well administered program, and a lot of fascinating speakers, experiences and all that. Now the empowerment of the women have taken place. When you listen to the people here, so much is happening. So many people are doing so much achievements in every field of activity all over the world. Shakti is, I would call it more energy than power. Shakti is energy, Without energy, nothing moves actually. And that concept has always been uh, very, very important to us in our philosophy, particularly in India for thousands of years. And even the divinity, the embodiment is Shakti and compassion, both together. And that's how, all the rivers which nourish life, they are all after the Shakti. Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Saraswati, Kaveri, everything is named after because, they nourish. The quality of feminine, Shakti is to nourish actually, nourish and empower, and with compassion. In our tradition, we have always given importance to the Shakti, the female power. Empowerment is enabling, energizing, and enabling everyone to live their best, to perform their best, to give their best. Well, I am born in a village near Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. I grew up in a village farm, small village, and I am from a farming family. Basic education was in local village school, not much of education there actually. Then my father was keen, his children should be educated. We came to Coimbatore and I didn't have any prestigious schools to start with. Panchayat school, government college, municipal school and all that. Then I graduated in chemistry and agriculture because agriculture was my passion. Because I wanted to go back to agriculture. But my father was keen I should join the services because from the village, authorities are highly respected. And so I appeared for the Union Public Service Commission examination, which is a highly competitive examination. 200, 300 people appear, 1,000 people appear for a few hundred seats of. Ultimately, I got selected. Then I was reluctant to join, but then my father again was keen I should join the service. So I chose the active Indian Police Service, where you active life all the time serving people. That's how my journey started. I joined the Indian Police Service, allotted to Karnataka cadre, held so many positions as District Superintendent of Police, Deputy Inspector General of Police. Then I had a tenure in Moscow in the Indian Embassy and went back Deputy Commissioner of Police, Bangalore only. Very active life, 18 hours, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. But it was very satisfying because you are doing something to the people all the time. People need you, people depend on you, you are able to give relief. So it is very active life, very strenuous life. But the satisfaction is people are benefited, people are grateful. So, so many stories have been written about my services, achievements, and all that. Then I went to a tenure to Australia also, came back. Then I joined the Central Reserve Police Force with headquarters at Hyderabad, where my forces dealt with insurgency in Punjab, Kashmir, Manipur, Nagaland, and all that. At that time, the unfortunate tradition, assassination of Rajiv Gandhi took place. So the government of India requested me to become the chief of the investigating team of Rajiv Gandhi assassination. Then I joined the CBI also. So I was perhaps the only officer in the Indian Police Service who would have held two positions simultaneously. One is fully armed, uniformed Central Reserve Police Force fighting terrorism insurgency. And another is Joint Director of the CBI investigating the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. So I was promoted as, once I became IGCRPF, Joint Director CBI. Then I became Additional Director CBI, Additional Director General of Police. Then Special Director CBI, then became Special Director General in the Central Reserve Police Force, and then became Director CBI and completed the investigation. Thereafter, on invitation, I joined the National Human Rights Commission and held many positions. I was offered many positions. Even Dr. Abdul Kalam, when he became president, invited me, asked me, "You have done the greatest service to this country. Nation owes a lot to you." The very second day after he became president, "Please tell me, what do you want to become?" "I'm the president of India. I want to become ambassador, governor." I was touched by his affection. I said, "Nothing. I don't seek anything from anybody." And I did what I did for the nation. There is no compensation for what I did. He said, "No, you are risking your life. They are about to kill you. Your wife had a heart attack and all that." "No, no, I must do." So I said, "No, sir, I don't seek anything." He said, "Please consult your wife also." Kala, he knew her. I went and asked my wife. She said, "No, you never ask for a favor from anyone. Nothing is worth asking for and getting it. You did your duty to the country. It's fine. What we deserve, God will give. We are happy." I said, "What do you tell the president tomorrow?" "You should tell him we are happy with what God gives us. We don't seek any favor. And tell him to go for his morning walk and take care of his health." So I told him. He Then he said, "Why?" He said, "I don't seek a favor. That's why I'm asking you," he said. I said, "Even if I ask you, you have to ask the Prime Minister to do it. I myself can ask the Prime Minister. I'm sure he has respect for me, he will do it. Then why are you not asking?" I said, "If I ask for something and get it, either he or his people ask me to do something later, his governor or something, which I feel is not correct. If I don't do it, then I'm ungrateful, having asked for a favor. If I do it, I'll lose respect for myself. I don't want to." A couple of times he reminded me. I said, "No, never ask." So just before he left the body, before he died, I requested him for a program in my foundation. He released the book. My welcome address, I repeated what happened. Conversation between me and him as president the second day. Then he asked me later on, "Sir, but you never asked me anything." I said, "You always introduce me as your friend. What better do you think? I don't need anything." Anyhow, like that goes on. Now I'm involved in many activities on invitation. I don't work under anybody. I work with people. If they request me with love and respect, if I find their organizations are good, I lend my services. See, when I was in the Bangalore police, a lot of people used to come with their grievances because they know I take action. It is all in the papers every day. So I remember one lady, Bengali lady particularly, she came and met me in the office and said, "My son was such a devoted son, and he was very good in studies. Of late, he is not concentrating and he is taking away money from home. I have a feeling he is addicted to some drugs. And yesterday he came almost to killing me." Then I thought, you have been doing a lot of good to people. Please save my son and save my life. I said, "Do you know where he is going?" He said, "I can find out." I said, "But if I arrest him, I have to take him to the court. It doesn't matter, save him." And then she showed me the place where we raided. I found him taking drugs with some Iranian boys. Then he told me, "No, I got into the habit because of my friends. One day they forced me to take him, and thereafter I started liking it. Now without that I cannot exist now." So I did a mistake. I was about to kill my mother last year because she was not giving me money, but I can't give it up. Then we put him in a de-addiction center and all that. So she was very grateful, saved me and saved my land. Like that number of cases. There are some girls, who are about to commit suicide, medical college student, remember. She used to come and say, "Sir, I'm in love with this man." Students. "How do I know?" "No, we see in the papers you are giving relief to people." One day she rang up and said, "I'm committing suicide tonight because this man is neglecting me." My wife actually picked up the phone. He said, "Don't do it." "No, sir, because you have been kind to us, I want to take leave of you. Don't do it till tomorrow morning at least." Morning she came, I spoke to her, I spoke to that boy, then saved their life from her. Another very important thing, In Moscow, I was in the embassy. I was in charge of first secretary. There are two probationers, IFS probationers. One girl, again a Bengali girl, she rang up in the morning. It was a Sunday, snowing outside. She rang up and spoke. My daughter was very young, and I had applied oil all over the body because normally we have oil bath. Then she could figure she was not struggling. Sir, I am going, forgive me. And then left the phone. I told my wife this. I don't want to mention her name. She said, this girl, what is wrong with her? I put on my overcoat. It was snowing outside. We left my little daughter alone, locked it. We went out. We had to go out of the campus. He is indifferent to me. I can't bear his indifference. I am going. Forgive me. May Kanchi, my daughter, grow as fine a person as you are. Forgive me for not taking leave of you. With love and regards, name. Left it for me to be seen after she dies. Then I rang up the ambassador, Mr. Gujral was the ambassador. Became Prime Minister later on. I said, I must see you immediately. Please come. Midnight we got a doctor and she was in my house. I told him, no, then we must report to Delhi, ministry. I said, no. If I report to the ministry, everybody will come to know. She's a foreign service officer. No, but then her future is ruined. And no, but we are supposed to report. That's my duty. I said, but to save her life's future, I will take the responsibility. Karthik, he told me, suppose this woman again does something. I said, myself, my wife will take full responsibility for that. I want to keep informed. Came back, consoled her, called that boy, told him, see this woman. She's so madly in love with you. So she's a crazy person. How can she commit suicide? I never said I don't love her. I never said I love her. I never said I don't love her also. And all that. Then thereafter she recovered. And that letter I gave her, she destroyed. I could have kept it. Your letter, destroy it. She destroyed it and she touched our feet, telling you saved my life, saved my honor and all that. Thereafter, they got married later, somewhere else. And they got a daughter. And the daughter is married now in America. And all that. So, like that. Nobody knew. Only myself, my wife, Ambassador Gujral and his wife. They are all gone. My wife is gone. Only I know the secret. Nobody else knows in the world. Because I have to protect their honor. They are happily living somewhere. I don't meet them nowadays.